For the Bulgarian split squat, you're going to need you a box or a bench, something about this height. This is about 15, 16 inches high. Again, you can use a chair, kind of a low slung bench. Basically what you're looking for is something a little bit below knee level, so that when you get your back foot up on the bench, that back foot's about knee level with the front foot. So that's what you're looking for as far as height goes. Bulgarian split squat, what you're going to do is you're going to get set up by putting one foot on the bench behind you, getting set on your lead leg. Now what you want your lead leg a little bit out in front of you, so you don't want it directly underneath your hips. You want it out a little bit in front of you. You want to keep your chest up, your chest square. You want to keep your belly button pointed straight. You want to keep your hips square. So as you're doing this exercise, if you feel like your belly button's starting to point away from being straight forward, it means that your hips are opening up and your front foot's probably a little too far out and you'll need to hop back a little bit. So anyways, this is the exercise. Just getting yourself set, bring yourself down till your knee just lightly touches the ground, push through the heel, squeeze your glute, power yourself back up. Again, pulling yourself down, push through the heel, squeeze your glute, power yourself back up. So again, principles of movement all apply here. 3 solid contact points with the ground, big toe knuckle, outside edge of your foot, your heel, digging in with the heel, squeezing your glute, maintaining your shoulders down and back. You got your chest square, getting your hips are square. So the most common thing that I'll see on this is that people will have their foot in a bad place. They'll either have it too far in towards the box, which means that as they come down, their weight shifts to their toes, perhaps even coming up on their toes, or like I was saying previously, as they come down, their hips start to open up, and that tells me that their foot's too far out. So you're trying to find that sweet spot where you can come down, keep your weight back on your heels, but you're able to keep your hips square. So you should feel a good stretch in your quad and hip flexor as you come down in the trail leg. And I'll give you another little cue here. If you think, as you're coming down, about trying to drive this rear knee down into the ground, that's going to help you out, because what happens is we try to keep this straight to help us out. So as we come down, if I don't relax this leg, look what happens. All my weight shifts forward, my knee shoots forward. As soon as I relax this back leg, and I think about bending that back knee, that lets me maintain better posture, keep my weight back on my heel. So think about driving the trail leg knee down towards the ground as you're coming down, and then digging the heel of the lead leg in and squeezing the glute as you come up. So anyway, so that's how you perform a Bulgarian split squat. Another exercise that's real easy to add load to. A couple different ways. You can hold it in front of you, goblet style, as it's called. Just holding it there, doing your reps. Another way to do it is to hold it on one side. That kind of gives you a little, your torso a little resisting rotation training as well. So, but those are the 2 most common ways to add resistance, either holding both hands in front of you or holding it one dumbbell on one side. So, but anyways, so that's how you perform a Bulgarian split squat.